Hello and welcome to Mastermind Academics again. In today's video, I'm going to take you through Capstone. And before I forget, if you need help in Capstone, or any related simulation, text me on the email in the description and I'll sort you out. Thank you. So off we go. Here our company is Andrews, and this is the dashboard of the simulation. So first things first, we can check on the decisions board, launch, start draft with official decisions, and then you can see that as usual you have different departments. You have the R&D, you have the marketing, we have the production, we have the human resource, we have the finance lastly. Okay, so under the R&D we have the name of the product, the performance, the size, and the MTBF. So here our products are able, and each product comes from a very different segment. So for able is from the traditional segment, Eka from the low end, Adam from the high end, Aft or AFT is from the performance, and lastly Agep is from the size segment. Also we have the revision date, and the revision date is simply the date in which our product will start selling up to the end of the year. The year ends on 31st December, maybe in the current year, which is 2024. And then next year we have the perceptual map, and perceptual map simply shows us how the products are aligned in the market. So like we have the Eka, Able, Adam, AFT, and lastly Agep. So that's it about R&D. And before we start making decisions, we shall go back and then check our report. So we shall go to the industry reports and then the Capstone carrier, and then you can view it so that we can draft our decisions for this round. So the report is for round 0, the previous round, and we are currently in round 1 of the simulation. Our company, remember, is Andrews. So we are starting all the same ROS, the same asset turnover, the same ROA, and then the same maybe leverage, and the same ROE, which is the return on equity. Emergency loan is still at 0. The sales with the last round are all the same. EBIT the same, profits all the same, and everything is the same. So off we go. We shall start maybe with the traditional segment. And under the traditional segment, we have something called the customer buying criteria, or the CBC. And under the CBC is now where we draft decisions for our simulation. So we have the expectations, what customers expect in the market at the moment. So in the traditional segment, customers expect an age of 2.0, and it has 47% importance. Price of 22 to 30, 23%. Ideal position, performance of 5, size of 15, which has 21% importance. Reliability, MTBF of 14 to 19,000 in between, and has 9% importance. The product in the traditional segment is able. That's it. Next, we have the low end, and under the low end, we have the low end customer buying criteria, and we have what customers expect. So customers expect a price between 15 and 25, and it has 53% importance. Age of 7.0, and it has 24%. Ideal position of 1.7 and 18.3, and it has 16%. Maybe reliability lastly of in between 12 to 17,000, and it has 7% importance. Into the next, we have the high-end market segment, and we have the high-end customer buying criteria. And here you can clearly see that customers need first an ideal position of 8.9 and 11.1, and it has 43% importance. They also need an age of 0.0, and it has 29%. MTBF of 20 to 25, and it has 19%. Price of 30 to 40, and it has 9%. To the next is the performance segment. Under the performance, you have the performance CBC, or customer buying criteria, and you can clearly see that we have also the expectations, whereby reliability is most important with 43, ideal position of 9.4, performance and size of 16.0, price of 25 to 35, age of 1. Lastly, you have the size segment. Here we have the customer buying criteria, whereby customers need an ideal position of 4, 10.6, age of 1.5, MTBF of 16 to 21, price of 25 to 35. So we shall head back to our decisions, launch the web spreadsheet, and now draft our decisions. So I had already decided that moment we shall use for able, we shall use 6 and 14.0. So 6 and 14.0, then you can recalculate. Once you recalculate, you'll see that the revision date is 15th of May 2024 and the age is 1.7. For our second product, we shall not make any decisions at the moment because it has an age limit of 7 years. For Adam, we shall make it 8.9 and 11.1. Then you can recalculate. After recalculating, you can see that the revision date is 25th of August 2024. AFT, we shall use 10.0 and a size of 15.4. Sorry for that, 15.4. Then you can recalculate. You can see that the revision date is 17th of April 2024. Next, he has 4.6 and 10. Then you can recalculate and you can see that our revision date will be 16th of August 2024. So this will be our revision dates and this will be our age, and this is how the products are aligned in the perceptual map. The next department is the marketing department, and under the marketing department we are going to make decisions under 4 parts. So the first one is the price, we have the promo budget, we have the sales budget, and lastly we have the forecast. So let's start with the pricing. So based on what I drafted from the report, these are the prices that I decided that we are going to use. So for able, we shall use 27.30. For Eka, we shall use 16.50, or we can use 17. Okay, so for Adam, we shall use 37. For AFT or AFT, we shall use 35.50. Sorry for that, 31.5. And next we can also use 31.50. Then we can recalculate. And then for the promo budget and the sales budget, we shall maintain all of them at 2,000 because that's the maximum investment for our promo budget and our sales budget. Remember that the sales budget normally helps us to increase customer accessibility, while the promo budget helps us to increase customer awareness. Sorry for that, customer awareness. So 2,000 each. Then you can recalculate. After recalculating, we shall go back to our forecast, and under our forecast we want to forecast the number of products that we are going to sell. And how do we calculate the forecast? We calculate using the growth rate of the maybe the product multiplied by the number of products sold, and also plus the number of products sold in the segment. So under our forecast, we shall use 1,000, 2,800, 450, sorry, and then we can forecast 700 for aft, and 500 for AGAP. After recalculating, this was on the screen. We have the contribution margin, we have the variable cost, and we have the gross revenue. That's all about marketing. Next is production. And under the production department, we are going now to produce based on the unit forecasts, maybe the number of products that we are forecasted to sell. But remember, here we have some inventory, so we can produce here 1,000. Sorry, we can produce here 900. Here we can produce 2,800. Here we can produce 450. This one 700, and then the last one 500. Then we recalculate. And also you have something called the physical plant, so whereby maybe for a product able, it has a very high capacity, so it shall sell some of its capacity, maybe 300, and buy capacity for these 2 products so that they can increase the production. And also automation, we shall make some few changes and make it at 3.5 each. 3.5 each, sorry, 3.5. Then we recalculate, and after recalculating this, what's on our screen. So we have sold a capacity of 300 for able and bought a capacity of 300 each for these two, the aft and agap. That's all about production. Next is the human resource. In round 1 of the simulation, the human resource is not yet open, so we shall not be able to make any decisions at the moment. The next one is finance, and under finance, we are going to take a loan so that we can finance our company. So which loan are we going to take? We shall take the long-term debt, so we shall issue a long-term debt of 18,500, and then we'll calculate. And then that's all about finance. And then when we check maybe our projected results for the round 1, you can clearly see that we have a projected results of 49.7 out of 82, which is not a bad result for a start of the round 1, because from round 2 we shall increase because the human resource will be open for decisions. So if you need help in Capsim or any other simulation, just text me on the email on the description or on that WhatsApp number and I'll sort you out. So thank you for watching my video. Till next time.